That smells like fir beam, doesn't it?
Yeah, it smells like burnt fir now.
Burnt fir?
No,
not like cat fir, but like the wood.
It does
I
smell
think
like
it
that.
is fir.
I'm pretty sure. As far as I know, according to a boat building book, that Doug fir is the strongest wood, you know, pound for pound, whatever, or
so strength,
you know,
per pound per
yeah.
weight.
Yep.
Right now we're framing the tallest wall on the front of the house on the view side, and it's about 13 feet tall. So we're using 2x6 framing, which is good for any wall, I would say over like 10 feet.
Yeah.
In my opinion, there's probably codes about it. But in this case where there's a bunch of glass, a bunch of windows, there cannot be continuous studs through there. So what we're trying to do in between these windows is use some engineered lumber that is going to have the same strength as if we had studs throughout that whole section. So because it's a condensed, smaller space for the structure to exist, we need to use a stronger material. So that's where the LVLs come in. They're super strong. They're going to make this wall very rigid because these are very susceptible to having some flex in them, not only because they're tall, but because the framing where the windows go actually makes weak points where it could bow or bend a little bit under some wind load. So these LVLs are usually used like in a horizontal configuration, like as a beam that carries load vertically. What's really cool about them is that you can look up the span tables online that tell you exactly for what size span and load, how many of which depth beam you need to carry that load. So you don't really need an engineer. You're like your own engineer in a way. You totally can.
So you can build structures that span further than conventional lumber would do. And then of course the inspections department could check you up on that.
Yeah, and those span charts and tables, they're all a good read if you just want something to relax and have a drink in the evening.
Yeah.
Pull out your favorite span chart, you know.
They are like miles long. So, but they're not hard to figure out. I mean, you can do it.
All this talking about engineered lumber makes me want to design and build and provide my own engineered lumber, and I would call it the True by 4.
Oh my God.
True by 4. Yeah. Hey, coming to a building supply near you soon.
It's not actually.
True by 4.
I mean, people, it's just the way it rolls off the tongue, True by 4s. I need a bundle of a bunch of True by 4s. Right now we're taking measurements to figure out where this window is gonna go. We could slide it up or down because it isn't this whole space.
This is a 1/2 inch, right? So that really is 2 feet.
Okay.
Right, then you go 30 here, which now we're getting into the header of the right. Yeah, we could do that.
That's about the right size header. These headers are getting insulated, and it's really nice to have this Zip R with the rigid foam on the back, and we're using our scrap pieces. We're peeling the foam and just cutting them to size and putting them in these headers. It's gonna be fantastic. Jono's doing a great job at precision cutting these too. Look at that. That would make any sort of builder happy, I think. We've got our wall framed up now, so I'm bopping it down to our line that's chalked on the floor down there so we can tack the bottom plate. The reason we don't do that before attaching all the studs is that it doesn't really leave enough room for your foot to be on the other side of that plate before the edge. So it's nice to have it slid this way a couple feet while you assemble it. The guys are calling me Heath Sledger. You feel good about those?
No, standard. You already yelled at me once and it wasn't really.
Well, I am a little concerned about how heavy this is going to be and how much force, so I'm going to probably double what you did just to be safe. If this slides off the wall, I mean, there is no pulling it back up here. It's just like disassemble it and start over.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah, it would. So let's not do that. I have had a wall slide off before where I thought, nah, this is light enough. I don't need to tack it. And I lifted it and the bottom slid and
I used to have a third brother. Yeah, he got crushed by the wall. Ow, bullets. Wow, that was awesome.
All right, who's calling this wall here? All right,
You got this thing nailed down good?
1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and walking easy, walking easy.
Walk it out, walk it out.
Yeah, we gotta get down. All right, it's just drag on this. Keep going, it's not gonna fly over it. All right, keep going, go out, go out. John, go out. Keep going, keep going. You're a little in, there you go, whoa, hold it.
We got this thing stood up, and that definitely got my heart pumping. That was the limit of what we could do if you couldn't tell on the camera.
It's a big wall.
Yeah. Problem was we got snagged up at the place where we had to get our wall through these two walls, and that was full pressure already. We were pushing, and then we had to like full pressure sort of jiggle it to get it through.
How did he do that? That's in this room right here.
I think you need to turn the ladder flat to the wall.
Well, he got up there and did it.
Well, he's Jamie Perkins.
I don't know.
I mean, you can reach that. Look, where are you trying to reach? You get a brace?
Yeah, up in that corner.
Yeah, look. It just doesn't look like it. Now I'm gonna end up doing it.
That's a nice trick.
Yeah, it is a good trick. I don't know how to do it. It's not possible.
I ain't no dummy, bro. I got 50 years.
Towards me. Now you're good.
Checking out this lower area, which we didn't address yet with the machine that we still have. And what I think we're gonna do is take all these piles of dirt and put them against the house as backfill, and then stockpile another load. Did you order another load of dirt?
One more big load.
Okay. And then we can fill those footings with that dirt, because we won't be able to get the machine in here once there's posts. We can't use this to fill the footings. Anyway, we got to clean this up before we do anything down here.
I really want my own Bobcat excavator. A mini excavator. You know, maybe like 10,000 pound machine, something like that I could pull behind my own truck.
Maybe if you say Bobcat enough times, it might just happen.
Bobcat. Bobcat!
This video is brought to you by Keeps, and they've been a longtime sponsor of our YouTube channel, so we really appreciate that. And Keeps has been helping me keep my hair for about 2 years now. It was about 4 years ago, I was looking in the mirror and realizing my hair is going away on top of my head really quick, and my hairline was receding really quickly, and I thought that was it. But luckily, I found Keeps, I started taking it, and my hair has pretty much stayed the same or even regrown since that point up to now. So I'm super excited about that. So with Keeps, you can get your hair loss medication online. You don't have to drive anywhere or go anywhere. It comes in discreet packaging, 3 months supply at a time if you're worried about that. And it costs about half as much as you'd expect to pay at a pharmacy, and it's really convenient and easy to use. It doesn't cause a lot of trouble. So if you're losing your hair or feel like it's starting to thin and you want to do something about it, just head to keeps.com/Perkins. There's a link in our video description. You'll get a special offer. That's KEEPS.com/Perkins. Thank you, Keeps, for sponsoring our video. Let's get back to work. Now that we have the back wall and the front walls built, what we have to do is fill the side walls, which are these giant angled walls. So what we're gonna do is snap lines on the floor of the exact shape of the wall, like the angle of the top plate, screw that down, like toe screw the plates to the floor so everything's exact, and then just fill it in. And because we were like a 1/4 inch short on our width across here where this wall would need to go to stand up, we're gonna take the plates from there and spin the whole wall this way, build it, then stand it up, and then put it back. I hope that makes sense, but that's what we're doing. You'll see in a second.
So
Tack the plate right here. On this is a nice straight line, and that leaves us plenty of room, like 4 feet clear, still on that side.
And then we go up and we'll snap that corner, snap that line.
Yeah,
And then we can measure in all these studs from what is here.
correct.
Okay.
We've got our bottom plates here, and I'm gonna use a toe screw to put these down because it needs to be super accurate. Do you know why?
Why?
Because if we screw this thing down crooked,
Yeah.
and then we measure our studs up to the top plate, it's it'll stay crooked forever.
So
if
we're
we
like faux building this thing out of
we're
the ground.
using these to measure from. Now we could use numbers, just like math, to cut each stud just incrementally longer.
Yeah. That's a big word for you. Incrementally. Wow.
And it should make the top plate straight, even if this was crooked, but
But this is a no-brainer.
this makes it a no-brainer unless you screw this down not straight. So
Oh wait, let me see. Hey, just
Yeah.
for the record, I was not here the day we did this.
all right,
So if it's not straight,
dude, it is
not
laser.
my
This
fault.
thing is laser. That's as straight as anything right there. It should be 97 and 3/8. All right, now go 97 and a quarter because that plate was up just a little bit. You like? Yeah. Okay. Now we have our point at that end, and this end we're just gonna snap the line. .44 plus is the left side. All right, I'm just eyeballing parallel to this line here. That way I am actually running 44 plus. Then I need to go back 1.5 inches to get the long point. Yeah, all those are laid out the opposite side I really need, so I'll just have to switch them all. Or Jono, I tell you what,
you do that,
yeah,
it'd be
why don't you go ahead and make 1.5 inches to the right?
That way you can get the high side.
Instead of doing this measuring from the end to match the bottom plate there, we could measure on this diagonal what the number is between our 16-inch centers on the angle, which is like 16 and 5/32, and then just repeat that. But it could get off as we're going down the line if you can't see well, like Jason. So that is another way you could do it. Just get the diagonal of what the space is and just repeat. We're not doing that. There is a reason we're doing it this way instead of at the end where it goes.
It's not what I had in mind. Right?
It wouldn't fit quite between there.
I leave you guys alone for 10 minutes, and now you build it's like totally sideways. I mean, I knew I should have been up here, but I mean, it can kind of be a change in the design, you know, with the roof coming this way. But I mean, it could be cool, like if all the water came to the middle.
Yeah, I like that.
Inside, and then we could have like a water feature.
That would be cool to have a clear pipe coming
Dude,
through the middle of your house.
I may have just had the most brilliant idea right there.
Or the dumbest.
I mean, fish tank. I'm thinking fish, glass, fish, waterfall. Wow.
I don't know if I got it or not.
She smoked up. We made one mark wrong, and Jason's fixing it here.
Trying.
You'll fix
Wow!
it. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh. Oh. So if all our measuring and figuring was correct, this will fit.
It's not correct though.
And if it's wrong, we don't know it till the moment it's slid into place, which is unfortunate for us.
And I'm the one that pulled that measurement up there.
Hey.
One.
Let me try that.
Yep, lay it down. Oh yeah, that's the move. 1, 2, 3. All right, hold and grab your hammer if you want it.
Yeah.
You don't want your hammer? I got mine. All right, 1, 2, 3, and it may slide.
Arlo, slide that board out.
Ooh, she's all crazied up here. Whoa.
All right, it's good.
Okay. Hey, watch that shiner right there.
Ooh, see that? Here.
Mesray.
Back.
Ooh.
Okay.
Don't look up, it'll make you dizzy. You good?
That is good. If somebody can hand me a drill.
That was a little harder than I was expecting. Oh my gosh.
That was the toughest wall we put up yet.
Yeah. We could do the other one in 2 pieces. This is the bedroom we just created here. It has this little bump out for a closet, is the only thing impeding into the space right there. But otherwise, it should feel pretty large and in charge. Y'all got a chalk?
No, use mine.
Oh, I'll take it.
No, use mine.
Oh, that's mine you're taking.
Get that chalk off. You laughing at that, blue boy?
Dude, you're gonna be covered.
What are you looking at, blue man group?
We are gonna try to build this wall in 2 sections now. We did that one in 1 section. It was terrible. So this is a 1/4 inch scale drawing, meaning every 1/4 inch equals 1 foot in real life. So I'm just gonna go from 10, which is an even inch here, and see where I can break these plates that it won't be like in a window opening or something stupid. So 1 inch is 4 feet. So 4, 8, 12 feet. Looks like a good enough spot. There's nothing really there to break it. And I'll take off that 3.5 inches. So I'll cut my plate 3.5 inches short of 12 feet going there. Jack stud. And we go in 30. Oh, there's a little tiny window.
No, he's not. That's not there.
You're not gonna do the tiny window?
There, no.
Okay, so there's 38. Clear for a 36-inch door. Is that gonna fit on this deck?
That's not what I was telling you. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. We're adding 2 feet to that deck.
We're adding 2 feet to the deck. What?
He's got this drawn as 10 feet,
Uh-huh.
but on the elevation, he's got it drawn as 12 feet.
Oh.
So the door, of course, doesn't fit on the deck at 10 feet, you know.
So to make it right, what we're gonna do is add 2 feet of block to this wall, like out here. 2 more feet, dowel in some steel, epoxy it, pour a little footing, whatever. Re-stucco the entire front surface. It'll be good as new.
That was really smooth. I mean, that wasn't as pretty as normal because the plywood got in his way, but well, we don't have any
What got
plywood.
in his way?
We don't have any plywood. It's imaginary plywood, OSB.
This is actually working out pretty nice with the offcuts of these 16s for all the window parts.
Yeah.
I was worried it was gonna be a ton of waste.
Yeah, that's what you actually, there was almost nothing.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like 5-foot pieces though, is what we need.
There was tons of stuff that was going to be left over when I started
Yeah.
cutting. I was like, oh, this
Yeah, it's not
that?
bad.
111 1/4.
Stud.
Guaranteed.
Stud. So our last exterior wall, the big one anyway. We got 2 little short sections.
No, we got 2 more big ones. Interior.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. Might have to get a ladder. Pull them both this way. Now, push it back. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna put a screw in my end right here.
Okay.
Give me that.
Does it? I ran over the block saw.
Oh,
It's toast.
okay.
Yeah. Be ready, crane's coming tomorrow, okay?
Roger that.
Yep.
See you. Hey, thanks for building with us today. I hope you enjoyed the video. We enjoyed making it, that's for sure. I want to remind everyone as well, we sell some things you might enjoy. One is a wide viewing area welding helmet, a weld force on perkinsdeals.com for 38 bucks. And these are about 138 bucks at Lowe's or somewhere else like that. It's such a good welding helmet, including the suspension and everything else, that Jamie has literally, not exaggerating, thrown away the other welding helmets we have at the shop to use this one. It is awesome. So another thing we have going on is the Perkins Builder Belt, which is a belt that we designed like from scratch. If we could have the perfect tool belt that's light and comfortable and durable and just nice to wear, and we had them made, and you can buy them on perkinsbuilderbelt.com. So once those are sold though, it'll be a while before we get more made. Again, thank you for building with us. Thank you for supporting us. Make sure to check out what we've got out there, and you guys have a great day.